Welcome to Kamisha Reviews. Don't forget to hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe. Okay, come on through and let's get started.
Welcome to Big Brother 22 Commentary, okay, by Kamisha Reviews.
All right, y'all. I won't hold y'all up too much. Uh, I'm not happy at all. This is what it is. I don't even like how Memphis actually came to David. Memphis came to David like he was giving him scraps off the table. The way he worded it was, I just saw the video. Shout out to my people who let me know what's going down. Actually, what Memphis said to David was this: do you want a seat at the table? Do you want a seat at the table? You got it. Like Memphis, everybody who's become HOH thinks they're God or something. So he tells David, do you want to have a seat at the table? And he said, you cannot play in the POV to keep the nominations the same. What kind of deal is that? Then he will not be put on the block. That's the deal for him. So Day and Kevin will go up, and Kevin is the target. I'm so over this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my personal feelings out of it. I really am. Yeah, he's gonna pretty much throw his whole entire alliance away to have, and then you're gonna have the nerve to say to have a seat at the table, like at the almost toward the end of the game. Oh, you can come on, be part of the people now. I I don't know what I would say. First of all, I can't see myself saying yes to that. I cannot see myself saying yes to that. That is the most shadiest deal to me. And it's like you throwing him scraps up under the table, Memphis, is what you're doing to David. And David, for you to accept it, trash. I tried to get a little respect for David. I really tried to get a little bit of respect for David, but that's done now. I don't have any. I don't have any. They have names for that. They call you Uncle Tom. They call you a sellout. I don't know what to call you. I don't know if it's survival because it's the end of the game, or maybe the fact that you want to be part of this alliance and guys alliance or whatever it is. I do get what Memphis is saying that him and David acting like they're enemies is a good move for Memphis game. If it's a game standpoint, I do get that. I do understand that. For anybody to act like they're enemies and people think they're coming after each other, because people do think that, it's a good game move. And the fact that he's probably keeping this from the committee. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he hasn't told anybody. I don't think he is. If Memphis says he's not telling anybody and nobody knows about it, I do believe that because he is a lone wolf and he does his own thing. Cody wants Davon out of the house so bad, but actually for some reason I feel like that Memphis is going to just do whatever he wants to do, and I think he told everybody on Thursday he will let everybody know who he wants out the house, and then everybody get him out. Memphis is controlling this game to the T. He doesn't want any kind of shock waves or anything happening, like what David did last week. Christmas has a power. I forgot what her power is. I know that Danny has the one with the HOH. And I think that Christmas only can change it if she's nominated or something like that before she gets nominated or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. This is very frustrating to watch. This is very, very frustrating to watch. Um, him get offered this deal and for him to say yes to it, it says a lot about him. So It is so disappointing. It is such a disappointment. So that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I'm not gonna get upset or anything because, like I said, I already made my predictions already. I'm surprised, but I did make a prediction saying that Kevin was gonna be on the block, and I told you guys the very first week Kevin was on the block. I told you Kevin was gonna be the pawn for the whole entire season. That part was true. A lot of things that I have said have come to pass. It was completely true. So that's what's actually happening right now. David is making a deal with the devil, the same person that called you a boy. You're making a deal with. I don't. I don't get it. The only way you guys are safe is to win the HOH or POV, not making any deals at this point. There's nobody in this house that I would trust to make a deal with. The only thing that can really happen as far as the house and Davon and David and Kevin, me to me, would be to win HOH or veto. Otherwise, they're making a deal. I wouldn't trust anybody in the house for anything that's guaranteed or whatever you want to say. So it sucks. We'll get into this tonight. We'll have some discussions about this tonight. I just want to update you guys. Shout out to my people. Malik, shout out to the Community Reviews people, my subscribers who hit me up and tell me what's going on. I saw a clip video about this and I watched the whole thing and they were just sat there like a dodo. A dodo. I really wish David was the one on the block and not Kevin today. That's really how I feel about it. And all I care about now is veto. Veto is all that I care about, hoping that Dave wins veto. Not to be funny about Kevin, but I really hope that uh, Dave wins veto and doesn't go home this week. Otherwise, should be the next one out the door. And honestly, I will still continue to review, give you guys commentary, and talk about it. But when Davon is voted out of the house, I will be doing a live. But it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to talk about some things once she's voted out because I already see that happening. Unless she wins veto this week. I see them sneaking. So Cody trying to figure out a way to get her out the house. I'm not even really watching live feed because I'm so frustrated with this whole situation. So I'm gonna blow you guys a kiss, and I'm just gonna see you guys tonight. We'll talk about this later. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, please, on YouTube, and check me out on Instagram as well.